Welcome to Morning After. And today we're talking about the vaccine. If you're somebody who is choosing to get the vaccine, we were just kind of talking about this in the newsroom and thought it would be a good story to bring to you. And that is, what are the best practices before and after the vaccine? Is there anything we can do to make it a better experience? So we're putting him in the hot seat. Dr. Nick Carr from Sinai Urgent Care. Good morning.
Morning.
All right, so first of all, listen, before we get into what to do before and after, what are you seeing in terms of symptoms from people after they get the vaccine, if any at all?
Yeah, it's a great question. Not seeing so much from the initial shot, and this is really, we're talking about kind of the two-dose vaccine.
Sure.
Not so many symptoms, but really it's that second dose that seems to be affecting people the most significantly. And imagine just kind of, a general viral illness, so fatigue, body aches, just kind of some malaise. One thing that's interesting is we're seeing it more commonly in the kind of 20s, 30s-year-old age range, as opposed to the older adults who've been so disproportionately affected by the coronavirus.
Oh, interesting.
And a lot of that is thought, a lot of that's just thought to be a function of, I guess, mounting a stronger immune response.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well, that's something to know. And I've definitely had friends in their 30s who have said, man, this really kind of took me down.
Mm-hmm.
So when we talk about the two-dose vaccine, is there any truth to the thought that if somebody has had COVID before, that they may end up having a stronger response to the vaccine when they do get it?
Again, I've heard some information along those lines, although I still haven't seen any really strong evidence for that. But that's actually, personally, because I had the coronavirus, I was kind of waiting a little bit before I got my vaccine, just out of, I guess, an abundance of caution for that reason. And so it is something that we've heard, but again, I haven't seen any strong evidence to say that it absolutely is going to happen.
And you did have yours?
So I have not had the vaccine yet because I was waiting just the time frame after having had. Yep.
Okay, so now here's the big question. Is there anything we can do to sort of shore ourselves up? I mean, I think it's understandable that people they're like, man, I don't know, this hasn't been around for a while. So they want to do everything they can to make sure that it's a streamlined process and, pain and worry-free. Is there anything they can do to sort of boost themselves up before they get the vaccination?
Yeah, so there have been some suggestions. People said, hey, maybe take Tylenol and Motrin in advance, just kind of anticipating possible symptoms. But current CDC recommendations are advising against that because they're not sure how that impacts how effective the vaccine is. That being said, there are some things you can do beforehand, and this, simple things like you would do if you were going to have any kind of a viral illness. So getting plenty of sleep the night before the vaccine dose, avoiding alcohol, making sure to hydrate. And then really, when possible, what I've been telling people is try to arrange your schedule so that you don't have a lot going on that next day, should you be someone who develops those symptoms. And as far as afterwards, the other thing that at that point in time, there's nothing that says you can't use Tylenol or Motrin to control any symptoms that you may experience.
But maybe not before.
Correct, exactly. Yep. And then the other thing is just sometimes patients are reporting that they're getting more of what we call a local reaction at the injection site. And so not so much cold ice packs, but maybe just a cool compress is one of the current recommendations.
Okay, interesting. So when I think about afterwards, we had, the gal who has now become really a part of our family who watches our daughter, she went to get both of her vaccines, and it was first thing in the morning. We said, well, take the rest of the day off because you don't know how you're going to feel. This was pretty early on. Is that an appropriate measure? Should an employer say, hey, you're getting your vaccine today, take the day off and rest? Or is it okay to just go right back to work? What would you tell your family?
Again, I really think it's on a case-by-case basis. What I've seen is most employers now, they understand, and I think they're just happy to have their employees getting vaccinated. So under those circumstances, it's similar to when patients ask, hey, I'm not feeling well, should I exercise? And my answer is usually, well, if you feel well enough to exercise, exercise. And so I think just kind of letting your symptoms, how you're feeling, dictate what ultimately, what your activities look like is kind of the most important thing.
Right after the vaccine, are we avoiding alcohol after the vaccine? Are we avoiding caffeine after the vaccine? Are we, I don't know, taking a salt bath, putting essential oils in it? What are best practices for right afterwards?
Yeah, I think, generally I would say avoiding alcohol. We do know that alcohol has caused kind of more significant reactions for the coronavirus itself. And so in the coming years, we'll have better research about what we really need to be concerned about here. But I think in the interim, that's probably not a bad idea. It's hard for me to advise anyone to avoid caffeine just because the coffee drinker that I am. So I don't know that I would necessarily say that. But yeah, I think just kind of, general R&R is recommended. It's rare that I've seen anyone who's had symptoms that last longer than 1 to 2 days. Typically by then they're back up to normal, but it's, again, usually, and it's, probably a decent, I'd say 20-30% of people I've seen have had some kind of symptoms in the day or two after.
Okay, that's great to know. Dr. Nick Carr, thank you so much. I'm going to cheers you with my caffeine over here. I'm glad that you are on the mend from your own recovery as well. I'm glad to hear you're doing well.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
My pleasure. SinaiUrgentCare.com is his website, and you can find them at Sinai Urgent Care on social media sites as well. So I hope that was helpful, you guys.